Hey there everybody, it's Handyman Stan again. I'm back here in episode 2 of Van Build, and so today gonna clean out some of the wood here. We've got the toilet, which I might show you a little later, but the big thing that I'm going to be doing today is trying to cut this down and trying to put some more floorboarding down. So that's the goal for today at least. Maybe I'll be able to get a little bit more done, but that's where I'm at. So here we go. Let's go along for a ride. Sorry about the background noise. They're doing roofing across the street. Nothing I can do about it. Can't wait for breaks or anything. But this unit here is going to be our sink vanity. And so the first thing that I'm going to do is I've already removed the drawer that was on the inside. I'm going to remove the hardware in here and try to take the top off and take the back off of it. And then we'll kind of see how much I can lower it because it's still kind of tall. I'm probably going to cut it either below the braid here or the one the bar across to kind of shorten it a little bit. Then I'm going to cut out a hole on this side for the sink and then see if it could be sanded. And then in that process, the next thing is to lay the floorboard down here. So that's kind of what I've got right now. Let's get to it. Now that I got the top off and the internals out, I'm going to measure up to here to the top of the door, and I'm going to cut off and then reattach the top to this, and then reattach the clips for the doors. And that should be this. Actually, before I reattach the top, I may test fit the top, but before I reattach the top, I'm going to cut out the hole for the sink and make sure that's all test fitted. So I'm going to do all that right here. So here we go. So here's what I've got. I've cut out the sink, got it in there. Still not attached yet, but that's kind of where I want it. I know from your perspective it looks kind of short. It's actually 24 inches tall. I wanted to have it 24, so yes, it is kind of a bend over if you're standing to wash, but I wanted it to also be accessible if you're kneeling. Since this is a very short van, I have a feeling that a lot of the time in the van, the customer's going to be more comfortable kneeling than standing bending over. So I wanted it to be able to be used both ways. The next step in the process is she doesn't like this color. And so the piece that I cut out, this here, it looks like it's just a veneer, but I gotta be sure. So I'm gonna sand this down a little bit and see, yeah, it's definitely not an inlay, but see if I can get a little bit of the shine off, get a little bit of the color off, and then she wants a darker color, so I want to see if I can do anything with this. Since this is an extra piece, I can mess with this, and then if I can get it to do what I want it to do, then I can do that on this surface. Also possibly on the front of the doors there. She's not very happy with the golden color. She wants more of an oak color. So I'm going to give that a try next. And then I still want to try to get to getting the floorboard in today, and so that's kind of my goal right now. That's where I'm at. So let's get back to it. So I did some staining here. This is the original color in the middle here. This is special walnut, so this is a walnut color. And then this area here is espresso. Sorry, the roofer's next door. This is espresso, and this is early American. I'm not really pleased with how it took the stain. I don't know. Personally, I would leave it as is, but again, it's up to the customer, so we'll see what she says when she watches this video. And so, so that's what we've got there. And this is off of this piece here. Honestly, like I said, I think it does have a little bit of gold in it, but I think with how much other dark we're going to do, I think we may do the early American on other things. Maybe Kona is another one that we might do. But it's kind of where we're at with that. So again, early American, espresso, and special walnut, and then the original. So that's there. Next steps, I'm gonna cut the plywood, get the plywood in here so we can get a nice solid floor. I checked, there's some insulation under this rubber, and so I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna put the plywood right over the top of the rubber that's there to keep that extra layer of insulation. So that's what we got. Okay, so I've got the floor in. The board is actually kind of warped, but I'm sure it'll settle down in time. If not, I'll put some more brackets on it and kind of go from there. One thing that's been bugging me is there was something that spilled here with the last owner, and it's like a glue, and so I'm gonna have to chisel that out. So might as well do that now. Fun, fun. I think that's enough work for a few hours here. This is the toilet, so it's roughly where it's going to be, maybe, and scoot that way. This is the sink, countertop. I am thinking of taking this divider out that's in the middle and just going with a curtain. If I do that, then that allows me to move the sink even more that way. I don't have the bed here right now, but the bed is about the same height as this, so I think it'll be fairly comfortable. So that's where we're at for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, help us out here. If you are willing to help donate towards this project, we would greatly appreciate it. We reach out to me or the van owner, and we will let you know how to donate. And so we're well on our way. Kind of excited for the progress that we made today. And next up is probably starting to build the rest of the van. Starting to build that way. So I've got the bed frame, and I'm going to adapt that so it'll fit over the tire well and fit up against this wall, and then start building the other side of the van. So that's what's up next, but for now, I'm going to call it a day. Again, comment, like, subscribe. Have a great day. This is Handyman Stan. Take care. See you soon.